Well, hello there, and today I am going to do a quick preview of the GeoFrauds this season. Everybody's signed up, and we've got three divisions and all the cup competitions to quickly go through, so stay tuned, and I'll also show you who is taking part. And feel free to do your predictions in the description. There are forms, you can predict who's going to get promoted, who's going to get relegated for all the divisions, so definitely check that out if you want to. It will also help with data, so when I start the first leg, I'll be showing all the results for the predictions. So feel free to give your thoughts and your opinions in those forms, and it'd be great to see what everyone thinks. But let's just jump straight back into the video and talk about Division 1. So Division 1 is pretty much NMPZ, and the bottom four will get relegated, and the top six will at least get the Falco Blitz next season, which is a separate cup competition for the most elite players in Division 1, and we do have it this season. And also the cup winner of Division 1, or in other words, the Eagle Eye Cup, will also get a place. You can see all the maps on this PowerPoint, so feel free to pause this video at any time, but we're just going to quickly go through the slides today. So here is the order for the Division 1 maps, and starting off with Arbitrary Rural, which is not the easiest of maps, and then Rural and Skewed after it. It's going to be a brutal start, and I feel like it's going to be very unpredictable with so many amazing participants. And we finish it off with Improved World, Wolf Trekker's map, and I'm very interested to see what that does to the pressure at the end of the season, because if it's tight, that map is very baity and it could cause a lot of problems, but also a lot of good for those who benefit from it. For Div 1 participants, we have Blue, Brad, DJ Amon, myself, Noah, Pestetli, Trickter, and Wolf Trekker returning. And we also have Clemu, Joey, R1, and Riverside joining from Division 2 from last season, and I'm really looking forward to see how all these legends do in the brand new season with the new participants. So for the newbies, we have Biquette, Birdpie, Don't Give Up, HM, Captain, Nex, and they. They all qualified via the qualifiers. They all need a certain requirement for the NMPZ and the no move to get in. And congrats for them to make straight into Div 1. It's not an easy task with so many amazing players, and I'm very interested and excited to see how you all do this season. Talking about the Falco Blitz, this is the most elite competition of the GeoFrauds, and the top 8 from last season will be taking part. Of course, some individuals have not re-signed up, so there are a few others that were playing last season that have took their place, but I can't fully confirm who is taking part yet because I need that double confirmation, and I haven't done a start week for the Falco Blitz as of yet. But pretty much how it works is there are two groups. The participants get placed into two different groups and they'll play each other twice. And for those games they play each other, they will be given 3 seeds. And before they play the first game, they will decide what their home map is. So let's say one person wanted Arbitrary World, for example. If they are playing the other person at home, all 3 maps in that best of 3 duel will be on that map. And for the person who's away, they will have to play on that map as well. But if it's the way around and you're playing away and somebody else has, I don't know, AI Gen, the best of 3 will be on AI Gen. And more details of how this competition will be run will be explained in a future video. But for the knockout stages, it'll be 1v1 duels format, and it'll be a best of 5, and it's going to be the same as the Eagle Eye Cup settings, which I will talk about in the next slide, but the timer is less. So for the best of 3 challenge links, it's 20 seconds per round, and for the 1v1 duels, they'll have a 20-second timer to guess. For the Eagle Eye Cup, it is NMPZ specific, and it will all start most likely from week 4. Participants will have half the time to guess in the Eagle Eye Cup compared to Division 1. And to get through to the semi-finals, of course, you need to be in the top 4 of the qualifiers. And The way the duels will work for the semi-finals and finals is it'll be a best of 5, 3,000 health, no multis, with a 30-second timer. For Division 2, it is the exact same as Division 1, but it is no move, and you will have promotion as well. So for promotion, the top 2 and the cup winner for Division 2 will get promoted to Division 1, and there will be one more promotion place for the playoffs, which will be between 3rd to 6th. But of course, if the cup winner is in the top 2 or the top 6, 7th place in the promotion playoffs will also get a chance to get promoted. And of course, if the cup winner is in the top 2, 3rd place will get that automatic promotion. Like I said before, bottom 4 will get relegated, and the qualifiers should start a week earlier for Division 2's Cup before the Division 1 Cup, so be aware of that. The maps are slightly different, and if we go to the map order, it will be starting on a brand new map called A Varied World made by Hogmanay, a very nice map, and it's its debut season. We also have Geotime, which is also its first time on the GeoFrauds midway through the season. I'm really looking forward to see how people do on these maps, and we also have some rural maps for Division 2 that are going to be very interesting to see how people do for like rural, arbitrary rural, and even improved could be quite brutal for some as well. Talking about Division 2 participants, we have Cookie, Jake, Lakaka, Pop Guy, Simon, and Yertle participating. So we do have 2 World Cup participants taking part in the GeoFrauds this season, which are Wolftrekker and Jake. So I'm really looking forward to see how these lads do, and I am confident that they'll be performing very well or having some very good performances on certain seas because they are really putting the grind in. We also have Exusor, Lysosome, and Seth, who have re-signed up. They came from Division 1, so they got relegated last season. And then we have Cam and Canfer, who also re-signed up, but got promoted from Division 3. We also have a lot of very good players who have signed up this season, especially for Division 2. We have 8UDP, Boncho Boy, El Fudge, Impossible, Rotsky, Shayna Knight, Slatey, TJ, and Trezeric. And in my opinion, this is probably the hardest divisions to predict in terms of who will get promoted. So I'm really excited to see who will get that promotion and who will win the league. But yep, like I said before, the predictions for you guys are in the description. For the RP, well, bloody hell, ignore that. But for the Harpy Core, I can't. That's going to be included. That was a massive fuck up. Anyways, the Harpy Claw Cup is the same as Division 1, but it is no move. So there'll be a 30 seconds timer. The semi-final format will be the same. It's just no move, pretty much. That's the only difference, and the winner will get promoted to Division 1. Talking about Division 3, it's the same as Division 2, but you will have 30 seconds extra per round to make a guess. And the promotion and playoff situation is the exact same, but relegation could be a thing if there is a Division 4 next season. So if you are in that bottom 8, there could be a risk of you getting demoted. So please be wary of that. It really depends on what happens next season. And for Division 3's Cup, it'll be a week earlier. There are a few different maps for Division 3, such as Intersection Guesser and Pinpoint World, which are probably more easier maps for a lower division compared to some Rural World, for example. And if we go to the map order, it'll be starting on Make Potatoes Community World, which I think is a good map to start on for all Division 3 participants. Not too difficult compared to, like, for example, Improved World. I think Improved World is going to be a tricky one and maybe arbitrary for Division 3 participants, and I think AI Chain can be baited as well. So I'm really excited, and also Geotime as the last one, so I'm really looking forward to see how much of a difference Geotime will make on the final leg. Talking about Division 3 participants, we have Aardvark, Joe, Hamfrags, Halls, and Ryan returning to take part in Division 3. And we also have Jasp and the Sumi taking part 2, who re-signed up, but they got relegated from Division 2 last season. Kaiser, Loddy, and Potato got promoted from Division 3 last season. And I'm very interested to see how Kaiser does in particular, because he's definitely improved since last season. And also we have Anku, Cactus, Genghis Khan, and Jurassic Park, who took part in a previous season, but they were meant to be put in Division 4, However, there isn't enough people for Division 4, so they've been placed in Division 3 this season. And for new signups, we have Baseman, we have Hockey, we have Icy, we have Mr. Blue, Padalot, Paws, Pickled Fairies, and Shady R. And honestly, I have absolutely no clue to see who's going to get promoted. I'm really excited to see how Jaspinko and Icy compete against each other. And you've also got Kaiser as well taking part, and the Sumi can really perform well, I feel like. And a lot of these new participants like Hockey, Paws, Pickled Fairies, those lads seem to definitely be up there too. So I'm really looking forward to see how Division 3 plays out. And we finally have the Falconex Cup, which is the bloody hell, I almost did it again. But this is the Div 3 version of the Harpy Claw Cup, but you will have 15 seconds extra to guess your rounds. And same format for the semi-finals and finals. There are no multipliers, unlike last season. And yep, I'm really looking forward to see who wins that and gets that promotion. But that is pretty much it, everyone. I hope you guys are looking forward to the new season of the GeoFrauds. The first leg will be starting next week, so expect the content to be out probably around the, if it's 18th the season starts, add 7 to that, so you're probably looking at the 25th, where the first video will come out, and I'm aiming to do a video beforehand for the Falco Blitz at some point when that gets fully confirmed. And when that gets confirmed, I'll probably do a midweek thing as well for the Falco Blitz. So my plan is to release a GeoFrauds on Mondays and then release a Falco Blitz on like a midweek or on a Friday, for example. But yep, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, of course.